Deb, thank you for all your hard work and service.
We wish you nothing but the best.
Here's something from us to you.
Hey Deb, I just wanted to say that I'm really going to miss you. I've known you for many years now, and when I came back into Stevens as a professor back in 2008, I thought, that Deb, she sure knows a lot about what's going on here. But then in 2013, when they asked me to be the interim director of financial aid, and every time you and I were in a meeting, I'd say, Deb, I'm only going to be here through the end of June. Quit telling me, what's going to happen in the fall. I'm only going to be here through June. And you said to me, hey, I came in as the interim director 30 some odd years ago. You're going to be here forever. Well, I just want you to know that when I leave as the director of financial aid, I'm going to be too old to have any fun anymore. So at least you're young enough to still enjoy it. Enjoy, Deb.
Well, Deb, if you ever need some IT support down at the lake, let me know, and maybe we can make some biscuits and gravy.
And congratulations, Deb. This is awesome. You have a full retirement ahead of you with grandchildren, and we are both so happy for you.
We just hope we hope that
the complaints from Columbia Hall
are not the reason for your retirement.
Hi, Deb. At the beginning of the semester, you had a meeting and had us all in, and you gave us these erasers for when we make mistakes. And so obviously we were allowed to make a lot of mistakes. And I've been getting some emails and hearing some rumors, and I thought maybe you might want to borrow my eraser because there's been a huge clerical error and there's something about you retiring. And so I'm just going to drop this off and let you borrow it. It's going to probably take a pretty big chunk to undo that because this is obviously not what was intended. I'm going to need this back though, so if you could drop it off in my mailbox, that'd be great. Thanks.
Hey Deb, D squared, WD. Whatever I've called you over the years. I want to thank you for all of your help and all of your advice. You've been a wonderful person, and I want to wish you well and come back anytime. Take care.
Hey Deb, I hope you have so much fun sleeping in and answering our questions when we call.
Hello, this is the Success Center team, and I would like to introduce Sadie Mayer Strand, freestyle champion, and Margaret Campbell, track star. They will tell us 10 things everyone should know about Deb.
Number 1, only in Deb's office will you find both a life-size cardboard cutout of a mariachi singer and a basketball older than your great-grandmother.
Number 2, Deb loves bingo and any variation of it.
Number 3, if you find yourself in her pool lane at the rec center, get out of her way or she'll swim you over.
She plans her costumes for midnight breakfast and for the Halloween costume parties weeks in advance.
Number 5, Deb keeps a steady supply of hand lotion and mints in her office. No cracked skin or stinky breath allowed.
Number 6, flip-flops are popular with Deb, and if one is decorating, she'll provide sacks of them to hang on your walls.
Number 7, a green thumb. Deb's got 2 and a spare. She can grow a vegetable like nobody's business.
Deb loves good stuff boxes, and if you're in the women's bathroom in her office area, you'll see a good stuff box right there.
You know what? I think we miscounted.
Do we? Well, keep going. Keep
going. Number 10 or number 9, whichever. Don't ever, and I mean ever, gift Deb with a bouquet of flowers.
And last, Deb is a fan of the local musician, singer Rocket, and she also enjoys Aaron Rose, who's a local DJ. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Deb, it's been a great 2 years so far. I can't thank you enough for all of the wisdom that you've provided, both athletically and outside of athletics, because we all know that athletics is just one aspect of this overall Stevens experience. definitely take some time for yourself. You've always been a people person, a family first type of mentor, and so this is your time to really take a step back and enjoy the time with your family, especially those grandkids of yours. All right, thanks.
I'd like to thank Deb for the opportunity to become part of the Stevens family. Deb truly lives out the ideal of keeping a healthy work to family life balance, and for that I will always be grateful. Deb, I will miss you very much.
Hi, Deb. I heard that you're leaving, and I had to write it on paper because I'm afraid that I'm going to get all upset and say the wrong thing. It's hard to put into words anything I hear about you leaving. First off, how could you? I mean, I can't even imagine this institution without you. But I understand you have important things to do, like gardening and fishing and giggling with your grandchildren, and that's just way more important than being around us all day. Anyway, 8 years ago, I started at Stevens, and everybody told me in facilities that don't mess with Deb, she's really stern. And I kind of laughed at it, and I said, not a problem, I'm going to make her laugh, and we'll be friends. And I made you laugh, and we were friends, and you had respect for me, and I for you. My daughter went to school here, and I want to thank you for being an awesome dean of students to her, and showing her the ropes, and she watched you and was in all of you, especially as her boss. Now, the greatest thing is that you became my boss, and I worked for you, and that probably was one of the best parts of being here at Stevens. Working in the post office and working with you was the highlight of my life. I wish you well in your retirement. I'm getting my second knee replaced so that I can follow in your footsteps all the more. And I wish you a wonderful, magical life, and enjoy.
Congratulations on your retirement, Deb. But don't get too eager to relax yet. You now get to tire yourself out with grandkids, gardening, and all of the other chores Steve has set aside for you. But don't forget to bring us tomatoes, please.
Deb, congratulations on retirement. It has been a joy and an honor to work with you and to see your commitment and passion for this institution over the last 10 years that I've been here, and knowing how you have supported both the students as well as the faculty throughout your tenure here. Congratulations again, and good luck, and have safe journeys.
So Deb, I was glad I found out about this, because I don't know if you remember, but we did some lab tests on you before I left Stevens, and I didn't have the heart to tell you about them, so thought now might be a good time for me to fill you in. First, we discovered in you the very first known confirmed case of Habetus pedis proides. Your blood test was positive, practically pure diet Dr. Pepper. The test also showed you were way over the safe limit on time spent in meetings, and getting close to the legal limit on putting out fires, literally and probably figuratively, especially those 4 o'clock Friday afternoon student meltdowns. We also found Deb clocked in more move-in days, midnight breakfasts, family weekends, and athletic events, and graduations than anybody could count, and hands down more than anybody else on campus. In our analysis, sorry to break the news to you, Diane, but the findings reveal that it will take no less than 10 positions to replace the one vacated by Deb Duren. That there is no one person that knows more, gives more, or cares more about Stevens College than Deb. Her legacy is always having that office door open, making time every time for any and every person that stops by. I'd say her motto is work hard, play hard, and that's just what she did. I'd also say get busy, Stevens College, because it'll take some time to fill these shoes. And Deb, get busy, start your exit strategy now before they change their mind about letting you go. So here's to you, Deb Duren. Load up the Volkswagen, the Dr. Pepper, the fishing pole, and the keys to the boat, and I'll see you there. Congratulations.
After being here for 16 years, I've had the privilege of working with Deb on several different sides, and I will tell you that I truly enjoy working with her as a faculty member versus the student side sitting in her office. Good luck in your future.
We wish you the best.
Congratulations, Deb. We've been through many adventures together, starting way back in the 80s when we were a lot younger then. But throughout all that time, you've been such a cherished mentor, an amazing colleague, and a dear, dear friend. I wish you many safe and happy adventures as you travel the countryside. Bon voyage, my friend.
Hi, Deb. I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done for me, for Stevens, and for all of the Stevens women that have walked this campus. You're going to really be missed, and I've enjoyed the time that I have worked with you. I appreciate all of your knowledge. I appreciate all of your support. You're really going to be missed. And I was sure hoping you would be around when these guys come to Stevens.
Hi, Deb. Even though I've only been here a short period of time, you have made my life so much easier with your compassion and knowledge and your generosity, and I can't imagine what it's going to be without you.
It's not going to be the same at the stables. I want you to know that we fully expect you to accompany Ainsley on all of her visits to see the horses and stop in and say hi. We are going to miss you enormously.
So from all of equestrian, we want to say we wish you the best, but we expect to see you every week at the barn.
Absolutely.
Deb, you have, like many students, you have been there for me, and it's hard for me to imagine life without you, Deb. When I first started teaching here, and definitely when I took over some leadership roles, you were there for me. You were a phone call away. Some semesters were rougher when I had to deal with issues I had no idea were part of teaching at Stevens or advising at Stevens. You helped me through that, and you had lots of guidance. And what I always appreciated is you always had students' best interests at heart. And to me, you are the epitome of what a Stevens woman is, and you're the heart and soul of Stevens College. So I'm getting used to the idea of you not being here and you not being a phone call away. But what I really also love about you is you were there for me in the parking lot after a hard day, or when life changed quickly and all of a sudden I was a mom and a teacher and an advisor, and you were always there to remind me about what's important and how to balance life. And we talked about grandkids and kids, and you just always had really great advice, and you also just reminded me that life's about more than what we do and who we are as a person, and I really appreciate that. And anyway, you've been on call your whole life, and you totally deserve not to be on call anymore. I hope you get to relax and enjoy life with other people, and you're going to be so dearly missed. And I guess we're going to have to figure out what to do without having you on call 24/7. You're going to have to hide your cell number. You're probably going to have to switch phones. Probably going to have to go into a witness protection program. I would recommend that, because we love you so much, and we're going to have to get used to life without you. You'll always have a home at Stevens College, and I can't really imagine Stevens College without you. Thank you so much for all you've done for us and for me personally. Bye, Deb.
I don't know what to say. It's going to be hard not to roam the halls and not see you. We know you love Stevens, but we love you, and we just want to wish you the best. I don't want to cry. So thank you for all your work. You've been awesome, and we know you're going to have a blast, and we're so excited for you. So congratulations on your future plans. We'll miss you.
Happy fishing, Deb.
We'd like to propose a toast to Deb Duren. Happy retirement. We'll miss you so much.
Let the party begin.